Go video. Alright, here we are down in the store. Alright, let's go through some of these boxes. I gotta bring more stuff down. There's another 5 boxes in my kitchen and the van's half full. So this is just about half of it. Alright. Sorry for any poor lighting. And I can't go through everything, like all these boxes here, but most of what is there is in there. And I'll do some more videos of this whole lot. 2 knife sets. I mean, these are at least $20 without even looking at them each. So that's like 40 bucks there. All these knives down here. There's a couple good ones. So probably another 20 bucks right there. This is brand new in the box. Can you guys read upside down? I'll try to put a comp right there, but yeah. Any of this stuff, I'll try to put a comp there. It's a Shakespeare. Nope, there's a pen. Pen Surfmaster in here. Good condition. These are a nice bag lot of lures. I mean, no, I can't show you all these lures, but it's a mixed bag. You know, it's a mixed bag. So, I'll at least get 20 for that at the flea market. That's for sure. Got a nice mixed bag here of lures. That's at least 20 right there. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I don't know. There's probably $200 in this tote. 200 in this one tote. All right, carry on. All right, what do we got here? It's a bit set, router bit set. It's a nice set. I got this router. I have 3 of these. These are all of them are going to be Craftsman, so those are good. They got these attachments. I think I left one of these behind, but some of these attachments can do like 10, 20 bucks. Saw blades. I always pick up saw blades. The dado blades always do at least 15, 10 at the flea, 15 at least on eBay. Another dado. It's at least 10 or 15 at the flea. And sometimes you can find some new old stock blades. Some of these carbide tip too, so I stock up on that stuff when there's a bunch of it. Bunch of guitar cables. Those are all instrument cable, kind of pulling it out and separating it through the wire. I really gotta get another light down here. A tote of wire. That's just gonna be scrap. These are a good portion of the manuals of the stuff that he owned. Well cared for, all polyed, all the extra little tools and little knobs and stuff. Everything's in those bags. Pretty good on that. Everything else, he did not organize anything else other than that. It's a big box of e-waste. I call it e-waste because sometimes the most we do is recycle it. But I like to sell it. So this is a DVD writer. There's 2 of those right there. Obviously, this isn't tested or anything. It doesn't have any wires, but you never know. You could do a comp search on that, and maybe it might spike for $20 or something like that. But there's a bunch of that stuff in here. There's more of that in there that are new in the boxes. There's some in there that are just in the boxes that are used. There's a bunch of, there's got to be like 10 of them in here. What are these? These are graphic cards. So these might be salvageable for some money. Definitely in the e-waste wise, I definitely would be scrapping out with some gold for sure if I did that operation, but we'll probably just make box lots of e-waste and let the professionals scrap it. This box I'm kind of building up to just all electronics, like tape players, CD players, radios, little radios, cameras, all that stuff. So that's kind of filling up nicely. And then I kind of separate all this other stuff into lots. All this other stuff, come on, focus. All this other stuff I separate into lots. All the stuff on the ground. I mean, I have like 30 to 40 to 50. It's hard to say how many, but a bunch of different lots going. So these are all different lots in here that I'm making. I mean, even half of these lots, some of it can be listed because some of it is good. So I just keep pushing it all into there. And that's kind of how I separate it. And then when I want to list a particular lot or section, I pull it and start listing it. But this is what I found to be the best way if you're doing this kind of items, I guess you could say. And technically this should probably be 2 times the size of whatever this is. So this times that again is what I should probably properly have, but to be able to pack all these different kind of lots in there. So for example, this is one lot that I really like to do, is because I can take a large flat rate. I get either $1 to like $1, $1 to $1.50 for these in a lot. So, and then some of them do better than others just in a single clamp, as like one of these. This might sell for like $2 or $3 at the flea market, and that's kind of awkward inside a large. It all depends. You gotta do the recon. But even these small ones, I could do 50 of these small ones and I could still get $50 for them. So that's one kind of lot that I like to make, because everyone throws these away, especially when you're doing clean outs and rummage sales. You make a pile and that stuff's basically free at the end. Starting to get back into hammers more, as you can see there. We do hammer lots. Pencils, pens, do those lots. This is always really good to try to look for, is the old pencil lead. Pencil lead. That does well. But we got a ton of it there, so make a lot of that. And yeah, just different kinds of things like that. So we'll process all these cables and everything. I mean, I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 totes of stuff like that. And I hoard this stuff, you know. I just hoard it. Tube tester, all the stuff's pretty much in the boxes. Tube tester, speakers. That's a radiator, flusher, checker, tester thing. I think it's like a 20 disc CD changer. Intercom. Oh, sorry. Microphone, wireless microphone receiver. Same thing with that one. There's two there. Brand new paint sprayer. Pneumatic. I think that's another AC tool for the car. Here's a laser head, a camera, pro audio. There's some Apple products and other different little e-waste vintage computer items. This is all older. I know there's a couple of these mouses that do really good, so I just grabbed all these and hope I get lucky on one of them, you know. All this could be, you know, thrown away, but this Microsoft one might do good. Kind of sleek. This Saturn. You never know with that stuff. I make lots of this too, the Apple product. Just make a big lot of it. Sometimes schools will buy that, and different youth, and I don't know. There's all different people that buy huge lots of that kind of stuff. I want to show you some more of the e-waste. This is a good box of e-waste. It's all hard drives. Save the hard drives. I don't know. I think it's Goldenese or something. Something in there people are after. There's a bunch of them in there. There's a bunch more in there. Oh, there's a broken board right there. And that's, oh yeah, no. All right, we'll keep going. Two nice boxes for the mill or somewhere. It's a Pepsi and a Cott, C-O-T-T. I don't think it says Colt. I think it says Cott, C-O-T-T. Then we got 2 PlayStation 1s, a Sony boombox, 2 power supplies, and I think I already have 2 depth finders in there. So that's kind of cool. Pretty good sized box of all brand new batteries in the package. And starting lots of film. People like to pry on people's lives by either watching their film or reusing these and whatever. I mean, we got a Civil War reenactment on this here. When you find that, you know? We got some climbing Mount Washington. We got a fireworks display. It's all kinds of stuff you can watch, you know? You know, sometimes I'm more looking for the VHS ones, but these are the home movie ones that still do good. These are on Sony Video 8s, I think. Yeah, Video 8. So these are all for Sony Video 8. That's kind of cool. All mini tapes, regular tapes, and other tapes for camcorders. Nice. And we did find a Hoffman bike. That was kind of cool. The bike was in the last video, very, very beginning. I tried holding it up for the photo, but it didn't work, and I didn't bother try doing it again. But it was a nice knuckle to a Hoffman bike. A couple microphones, and there's another condenser mic in there. Nice condenser mic. I like doing these videos in a controlled environment rather than do a video of me running around a house on a frantic looking for gold and scrap and new in the box items. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not show that. So I just bring it here into the controlled environment, show you what I got, and let you know the pain and the struggle, or the reseller excitement. So on to bringing more stuff down. Peace. Alright, go video. I gotta be kind of quiet because the wife's starting to sleep now. And that's the predicaments that I'm in. And all this must leave the kitchen. It's all in the kitchen. That's the only way into the store, is the kitchen. Oh yeah, look at my kitchen. Oh lordy. Almost there. Last section. It's a mess, but it's a work in progress. And this is the only way to pay for it. So, alright, time to bring it into the store. And then I just showed you this. So I gotta bring what I just showed you down into here and organize all that into this. And then organize all of this into the coordinated areas, into the bins. And then we gotta pull it back out to test it, because that's the way the operation works. That's the way my operation works, and that's the way it's gonna work, because I'm gonna make it work. Alright. Oh yeah, no alcoholic beverages down here. Alright, let's get busy. Alright, you guys wanna watch me work? Alright. Guess put in some throw me in some watch hours here. Alright, we got some repurpose lamp lighting, and we got some vintage Texas Instrument calculators. Put those in the old calculator lot. We got some vintage mining lanterns. I don't know where I'm gonna put those. I don't really have a spot for lamps, but I'm using those lamp shades. So again, anything that's new, we're gonna put in the side over there. E-waste. Fishing. We get a data switch. You never know when you need a data switch. Solid state radio. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Made by Arrow. The box. Got that's a $30 beaner. So small, I'm gonna put it in this box here. Some CD-ROM, some more e-waste. You guys are gonna get tired of me saying that word. E-waste. We got some ROM. Waste and ROM. Got chips, dips, and bites. Chips, bits, and bytes. Megabytes. Got half of a radio here. I don't know where you guys can see. I don't know what you can see on that radio there. Some more filter bags, e-waste stuff, RAMs, drives, RAMs, readers, all ROM readers. I'm gonna put that right here. Video enhancer, stabilizer. These are all probably gonna go right back in this box. We got another Bogan, well, not an analyzer, actually it's a mic option. This guy must have been in a band or something. Got a stereo synthesizer. No, it's a super video processor. Alright. And we got another Bogan mic operator. And we got some pencils for the penciler, because that's what we do. Vintage tuner. I know what these are. These are the microphone clips. So we had about four here. I think I got one more in the box. So pull those out, separate all that. Don't worry, I'll turn off the camera for that. Is this a Terminator? No. Just a pretty cool extension bit for microphone. And the rest of this is junk. Timber. Oh, there's another one. Boo. Boo. Toss these back in here. I don't sell a lot of electronics. I just hoard a lot of electronics. I'm gonna save that wire. All right, I'm gonna go get another box. Let me cut that camera and we'll cut this camera. We'll bring down a couple more boxes. You can process them with me. I've not looked it up. It says Pyrex with a registration patent number, made in the USA. Yada yada yada. We get a C, a E, an H with a block in the middle. See that? C, G, H and a block. It says Pyrex. What do you think? What do you guys think? Railroad light? I'm thinking it's a railroad light cover for a stop because it's so massive. I mean, this thing's like 16 inches? 14? 14 inches. Super nice shape. I don't know. Could be 100. Could be 2. Maybe 3. You never know. I'm going to shoot for 3. But that's how I am. But you don't find this red this big. I don't know what you would use it for. Sometimes it needs to have a real use to fetch some crazy amount. Unless if some guy needs this. But I would have to know exactly what this goes to. Look at it. Better in the light. It's about like this. Yay. By yay. So I found that with this one here. Let me grab it. Sorry. I should have brought it over. Because I need to bring it into the light. It's like a bomb. It's like a bomb globe. I don't know what they call these actual. Does have a solid crack in it. Pretty solid crack, but it's Pyrex. Pyrex. I still think this is $20 at least, even cracked. You could really do some funky design with that. Some steampunk or whatever crafting. Whoa! Just joking. Yeah. That thing's pretty gnarly. Those two pieces would be kind of cool together. If you could figure it out. So, yeah. Check those out. Those are cool. On to the next box. Alright, small little tool box lot here. Gonna kind of just toss it on the ground a little bit. Just so get an idea. Some burning tools. Some really burnt out chuck. What's in this thing? I don't know what's in this. Let's find out. Oh, yeah. Look at this thing. That's probably $60 at least. Maybe more. Maybe more. That goes in the ruler lot. That's a nice one. All right. Chisels. Chisels. We got genuine filter paper. We got a pillow block. Don't really know what that's for. Bore, ball bearing, over mounted. All I know is part scrap. Got a hewing This is a lot of people don't know this tool. This is a saw tooth straightener. It's to straighten a handsaw. Which I got like 5 of them right there. They do like $5 each. So we got a what do they call this? Warming plate. I don't know if that's operational, but it is a warming plate. Something in this case that's decent. Looks like some vintage. Hey, you want to do your nails? Want to do your nails with that? Somebody will. Somebody will, because they do. What do we got in here? Got a tack. Oh, you know, some guy with some tune. What's this for? Is this for a truck or a boat? 280. This looks like it's for a boat, which is okay. I can sell something for a boat. No worries. Car would be better. That's a nice chisel. Oh, we got Tommy. Tommy going live. Some files. Tommy. Tommy, Tommy. And some more chisels. Got some, I have no clue what this thing is. Scrap? Goes to like a burner maybe? I mean, this has a valve. The hell are you burning with this thing? It's like an incinerator? You put something in there and you incinerate it? Maybe. Maybe. Probably. Could be like a smelting. I don't know. Let's not waste too much time on that. And then some scrap. Yeah. Scrap-a-doo. Full cramping. We got this press for a shotgun press. Or bullet press. Or rock crushing press. Some kind of press. It's a part to a hoist, like a commercial hoist. You could probably hoist a beam with that. We got a nice crate G40 CXL and a PV Backstage Plus, both untested. In this box we had like a caliper changing kit, and then in this box I did those without you, sorry. In this box I had pretty much all this kind of like burning tools, torch head stuff, and I brought down another router, a little bit more fishing. And we started putting our stuff into the area. And that's about it. And then we have this box. So we have a box of train stuff, unsorted. I didn't look at any of it, so yeah, we got that. Let me cut clip to whatever's underneath there. Alright, cut and clip to what's underneath the train stuff is more wire, parts, a radio. It's another chunk to a radio. Just a bunch of random garbage. But you never know. You never know what's in there. Could be some red lines in there. Or gold. You never know. Or a good tool. But I'll sort through that, and then if there was anything exciting, I will show you what's in that. Alright, on the next box.